Just jump in, get on top of people, make upsets life uncomfortable. That's why I love things like the Nautilus here, because it's just that go button, right, that everyone else can follow alongside. Hilly can lock you up, they've got good disengage, you buy space for upset, and suddenly that becomes a very different story in that bottom lane.
Yeah, those fights can be really scary, especially against Aphelios. I mean, obviously the champions had lots of memes about him, but hold on now. Humanoid and Minji getting into a bit of a scrap. Minji with a stolen ulti. Humanoid's trying to run away. A little bit more damage. And Minji with a solo kill on Humanoid to open the game.
And make sure that we can actually get some gold back in the favor. I think they need to use this bot side though, because, I mean, look at the CS, 22 CS lead essentially that's opening up here in this bottom side.
And it's not like that's 22 CS lead on an early game champion. Minji though, this could be bad. Remember that, oh no, Hush's ulti goes wide and Humanoid goes in. They know that Beyond isn't committing a ton of resources down here. They're not coming down here. Just spin the ult, grab the plate, get the money, whatever. You should be ready by the time a fight breaks out.
This is scary.
But that may not be the case. Beyond may look to force something, knowing those ultimates aren't available. Humanoid just gets dove. Humanoid just gets killed, and Beyond just get it done.
You might have the lead, but we have more in the tank.
I love the fact that they went for it. I love the fact that they punished Fnatic there. Now they're thinking about fighting again. I don't know if I love this one. Kino's gonna try to get away. 200 HP left. Upset locks him down. Upset guns him down. Minji's coming in with a stolen Akali ulti, but they won't find a damn thing. Razork forces the flash out of Wako as Husha tries to peel over the wall. Wako wants to get away. The ulti nearly kills him, but not quite yet. Minji jumps in. Hilly's been baited. Hilly's been deleted. Minji goes right back up the wall looking for number 2. Razork wants to fight him off. Upset's coming in, but Upset won't save anybody. Double kill over to the Beyond mid laner, and he wants a triple. He goes in for the Kingslayer. He's finding them spells left, right, and center. Fnatic still trying to get their AD carry out of trouble, but it won't happen. Minji is a man on a mission.
Beyond though, actually in a pretty decent position here, because Hilly's the only one that can kind of play tank frontline here until Wunder can move in as he started to wander up.
Well, one of the big things I'm also noticing here, we've got level advantages in every role except AD carry for Fnatic. Remember that a level in League of Legends is worth like 300 to 500 gold in stats? So Fnatic is feeling pretty confident in their ability to take a fight. Hillsong's gonna fire off the ulti here at the very start. Rip Gerald's gonna be taken low. Fnatic ready to start the fight off. Nice and easy. They've already secured the Herald. They're gonna get Kino too. Beyond just were not ready for this fight, and Fnatic gets the punish. Wako and Minji trying to get away, but Fnatic are not gonna let them get this recall. That is a 300 HP Kai'Sa. Only half health left on the Sylas too. They're gonna summon up the Herald to tank this. Bush is gonna come up, try to help these guys if he can. It's such a tough situation for Fnatic to try to be able to find this here as Beyond are trying to get through. They're gonna fight back a little bit right now. Humanoid down to 300 HP, Beyond jumps in. Likai here in the counter strike, but he won't get nothing. Fnatic's ready to strike back. Likai is cut down by the 5-point strike as Wunder keeps the chase going. Kino's finally back in the picture, but the picture has already faded to black. Fnatic get the play.
All over this bot side jungle means that Razork can easily wander down into this bot side unspotted and just put pressure on towards Minji on this tier 2.
And Razork, man, on the grave, still has the level lead, still has a massive farm advantage. He's working on his second item. Husha still does not have his mythic completed, as you're gonna see Minji walking away from that one. Hillsong throwing out the ulti. They lock down Husha. They're not interested in diving a Sejuani. They're just buying enough time to take that turret out. Now the fight. Goodbye, Minji. You didn't even need to waste that flash, buddy. That one was signed already. As Kino and Wako have to try to get away, but Humanoid wants some more. Gets hit with the Acathian Rain, but now all it does is set up Kino to be yet another death. Fnatic are taking complete control.
Push in though, get vision control, and see if we can get this mid lane turret down, because that's the last little bit of a bane of their existence for them right now. What? They're all in?
Okay, Razork's here on the front. They missed the Husha ulti, but they catch Razork out. Nicely done. Oh! Kino dies at the very end to Upset's long-range damage, but a teleport's coming in the bottom lane, and we'll see if they can find a punish on Likai. Wunder locking him down here with the Everfrost. Throws out the ulti, but the flash over the wall will keep Jackson good enough shape for now. He'll try to strike back, fight back, won't matter. Humanoid gets the kill.
Hit one back.
That was a limit testing flash 100%. That's the I'm Chad Graves and I'm a full item ahead and it's a gore drinker. I'm gonna flash in and try to take one of you with me. It doesn't end up working out. He finally finally gets his man
Revenge.
here a couple minutes later. Oh boy, Beyond are pressed in a very hard situation right now because Fnatic are already on the Baron. Humanoid's going after the Jax. This Akali, 5-2-2, trying to 1v1 this champion just ain't gonna work. Humanoid kills him through Counter-Strike underneath the turret. That's about as good as you can do it. As Wonder tries to keep everybody else zoned away. Husha wants to go into the pit, try to steal it away. It's gonna be stolen! Husha gets the Baron! If they want to try to take out Fnatic and throw this group into chaos, Fnatic might just lose their support here. Nice catch from Husha there with the ulti accuracy. They would have rather had Razork, but they'll take Hilly.
Humanoid is sticking around though, and he's waiting for these members to disappear so he can jump onto the Jax.
This is what I'm talking about, man. If you leave somebody behind, you're leaving them for the wolves. And Humanoid is the one who will lead the way. Wonder coming up behind him to provide a little bit of extra knockdown. There comes that Shuriken flip. Goodness gracious, that thing does as much damage as an ulti. Razork goes for the kill. Lee Kai barely gets away. Husha's gonna be punished now though as everybody from Fnatic joins the party and Humanoid's the one getting gifted. That was Beyond's big engage mechanism, and Humanoid lost 15% HP. It bought time for Razork to get the Drake. Fnatic are loving this.
Even bought space for Wonder to move up to that top side to protect. Now the TP behind.
Oh, Humanoid getting caught here, though. Stasis is going to protect him, and now the Aphelios ulti immediately turns the fight in the favor of Fnatic. It's already 2 down, already 3 down. Husha trying to stay in and fight, but Wonder's looking to find even more domination for Humanoid, domination for Fnatic, and an absolute wash of a fight as Lee Kai's the only one who can get himself away. You put the importance earlier on how much Fnatic needs this Baron to be able to siege, how much that immunity to the spells is going to matter. And now, this is actually an even worse scenario for Beyond, because now you've got 50 seconds of a 5v4. No, he knows he's fine. He's just going to walk away, collects the little bit of a health pack from Gromp there by getting the last hit on it. Razork goes over the wall. He's 1v2, but he don't even care. He goes in for the extra damage. Kino won't die just yet, but Humanoid's there to make sure that the hope dies with him. But now bottom lane's ready to go once more. Another wave that Beyond has to try and survive. They are 12,000 gold behind. Whenever Fnatic decides to go for this, you have to think it's going to be a win. There goes your Maokai ulti. Stasis is trying to be used. Humanoid's already got 1. They're going to find a second. Minji and Kino are down. Humanoid barely keeping himself alive as Lee Kai tries to finish him off. Humanoid's got 200 HP, but that's 200 too much if you're Beyond Gaming. Lee Kai continues trying to defend underneath the turret, but that turret's not going to be able to keep him alive forever. He's still got a little bit left in the tank, but Fnatic are taking over the entire base. 35 seconds on Minji, 15 on Kino. Hillsong popping a stopwatch now as well. Upset goes in for the AD carry on AD carry combat, and it's gonna go his way every time. That will do it. Beyond tried, but Fnatic is back in form after yesterday's loss, and they are here to keep this group in their control. They take the win.
I mean, great peel, the opportunity as well to just double up on the slows in that bot side, right? Like, an Ash arrow hits, suddenly Brom's able to just walk on your face and start getting those concussive stacks off. So, really nice bot side.
Use that first TP of the game here, 4 minutes in to get back into the mid lane. Does have a refillable Dark Seal Doran's, as now we might have some problems here. Tapoon gonna find himself ganked. That's Croc stopping in. That's Croc getting it done. That's Robo getting the money.
I imagine we'll see Tally try and shove it mid, but looks like he's just gonna go for the gank.
Oh boy. Seo's trying to get away from it. He gets stunned up, but he buffers through it with a bandage toss, but he buffers backwards. Not a whole lot of places to go. The Chiefs are on the board. Still got hit by the Q2 on his way out, though. So Robo doing a good job trading back and forth. Total gold just popped up on the left side of the screen. It's the Chiefs jungler that is leading the way. The power of the farming on the Hecarim. But now Croc is ready to go in, and he's got Tanones right behind him. Tally could be in some trouble as Arthur shows up, and he's ready to fight now, too. Tally goes over the wall. Tanones with the flash. Robo kills Tapoon off screen as Arthur tries to get away. The bandage toss will not connect, but Loud just got 2 for nothing. Seos' accuracy being a little bit off in a couple of these different skirmishes.
I'll forgive him after his performance yesterday. He had an absolute banger of a game against Fnatic, but well...
Hold on now. Tapoon's going in. It's not going to be a 1v1, but Robo doesn't even care. He's saying, what are you guys doing? He comes right back in 1v2. He's going to stand and fight Arthur and Tapoon at the same time. He goes for the Infernal Chains, but he bit off more than he could chew, and Arthur spits him out.
Robo tries to make things happen, but he's just so late in the play. Now Croc trying to see if he can find Tapoon. Can he pull a sneaky?
All right, Tapoon, can you get away from this one, buddy? Nope, doesn't look like it. There we go, there's the dunk.
Q3 in the sweet spot as well. And this is where I was like, no, he gets a little bit greedy, right? Because actually really nice Q2 to reset. But
oh boy, we come right back into the action, baby. Arthur trying to keep himself alive here, goes on a killing spree. First kill onto Seos, but now they gotta be careful. Loud, coming back in, looking to find the kills. Tally's very low, Reyes is very low. Reyes is gone. Croc grabbing the reset on that one. Aladoric gonna be trapped in the pit. Even when Chiefs started off all right, it's Loud taking it 2-1.
2 and top gone now as well. And here, Seos gets a great ultimate again, like just trying to lock down the jungler, but I can't speak ever.
The replays can never start. I'm sorry, my friend, but the action just keeps going, and Loud just keeps going. Robo gets another one. Tapoon, 0 and 4. Arthur gonna die for the first time this game as Tanones gets another paycheck. You're not going to get a ton of value out of those HP-based chunks, and I feel like I'm taking Robo 10 times out of 10 in the sideline.
You might have a point, you know? Yeah, it's not exactly the tankiest of teams for Loud. And, I mean, as you say, Divine Surger's been nerfed so hard, you're seeing Immortal Shield buff for Croc, right?
Yeah.
Although, I will say, Croc has definitely been someone who's had some interesting builds, let's say, over the play-ins, but here we go, Tally.
Oh, boy. Tanones is going in, but over the wall comes Seos. They're never alone. Loud is always bringing more dudes to the party as Tapoon and Aladoric gotta try to get away now. They've stolen away the Camille ulti. They're gonna trap her in her own ultimatum, but the Galio's ready to re-enter into the fight. There comes an arrow from across the map, but Tally's still dead first. They still look to fight back a little bit, but they can't do a thing. The Chiefs are being crushed, and Loud are the ones smashing them.
There's a new Chief in town, and Loud are stepping forward. Croc sneaks in behind the tower. They take down another. Loud read the play perfectly. The later portions of today, and even if they can try and move on towards groups as well for Worlds, it'll be such an incredible moment for CD.
Well, there goes that last remaining tier 1 turret on the side of the Chiefs. Second Herald's gonna make sure Loud can take that one down without an issue, and it's a 5-man play. The Amumu bandage flew out, just barely missed an enemy character, but now they're ready to go. Flash engage, Loud is in there, Chiefs are out of there, blink and you'll miss it. Here comes Loud. Tapoon will try to stand and fight, but he just can't do it. Croc is low. He barely escapes the bucket of chicken as Loud just splatters him.
And now you're seeing Chiefs fall to that once more. Dragon picked up number 2. Baron, it's just left there at the moment, but it feels like a matter of time until they move over. They're even going to get over the picks.
Yeah, they're going for the flank now with Robo coming around. Brunso already kills Arthur. There goes Reyes. Enemy jungler's dead. Enemy 80 carry's dead. If you were waiting for your green light for Baron, there it is. Bottom lane tier 2 turret with nothing. Now they've got a 5-digit gold lead. Now they've got Baron on all 5 players. Robo's getting caught out a little bit here. They're gonna try to come in and rescue him. A lot of damage coming out. He dies immediately. Tanones shows up, and now he's in a 1v3. He goes right back in. He's still looking to fight. Remember, he's got the stasis. That is huge for buying time. They dash away from the ulti coming out from Reyes. The Chiefs are still trying to fight back. Croc goes in. Croc might go down. He can't find Aladoric, and Reyes grabs a shutdown. Loud have gotten too confident, and Loud have dropped the ball. Very one-sided, and somebody asked me, all right, well, how does the other team come back into this? Well, if they walk at you one by one and just individually die a few times, that's how you win. That's what Loud did, but I think they've corrected the mistake now. They're back into the Loud death ball that we know and love. They can force down the tier 3, force down the inhib. Oh my goodness, are they just gonna go in the game? Are they gonna make up for their sins in bottom lane and just end it now? Let's go. Let's see if they can make it happen. Tally's here on the front line. Stasis keeps him alive. Seos trying to get away here from those turrets. Tapoon jumps right back in. Robo's now the target. Hextech ultimatum. Say goodnight, Tapoon. The Galio makes an entry, but it's only going to be an exit here in a short amount of time. Seos dies to Reyes as now Loud continues moving forward. Aladoric's your target. Q3 hits him. Croc goes in with a stolen Camille body. It's 4v2 at the Chiefs Nexus,
which you can join in 8 seconds. So this is going to get risky. You need to like immediately back out of here, Chiefs, as soon as you get this.
Chiefs are staying for the Drake. Tally's here on the flank, but he's on top of a ward from Loud. They know that the Galio is here. Drake secured. Chiefs grabbing the objective bounty on that one. Robo's made his TP. He's ready to join the fight, but Seos is going to die here at the very start before they can do a whole lot about it. Brunsa under pressure. They go in. They find the AD carry. Reyes is going to die now. The fight's broken off into 2 parts. They save Arthur's ulti, and he jumps back in. Loud may get aced. The Chiefs have fought beautifully.
How are they holding on to this?
We are getting excited for the Chiefs because honestly, it's incredible that they've cut the gold lead down from 12K to 6K. It's incredible they've tied the Drakes now, but they still have a long, long way to go as Loud still has a very impressive lead. Ash Arrow's gonna get fired off, hits Brunsta. Robo's in a lot of trouble. A Mumu ulti drops. Now the Chiefs are too far forward. Tapoon is already dead, and Loud is striking back. The Galio ulti won't do a thing, and Aladoric and Reyes are the last 2 alive. The Chiefs got a little bit too hype, and now Loud gets the A. Things, man, you end up getting a big couple of wins off of punishing your opponents. You get a little bit too hype on yourself, then you're the ones making the mistake. You're the ones getting punished, and Loud are the ones to take this game. It was Huhi's Soraka that ended up being the X factor that won that game for 100 Thieves. Evil Geniuses, it's a lesson learned the hard way. It's a lesson you learn once, and it's a lesson you can put in your own pocket after. Everybody from both sides is ready for a scrap here in the topside river. It's Evil Geniuses who have aggroed the Herald, but honestly, they haven't put a whole lot of damage into it. They don't feel compelled to make sure they stay on top of this objective. They'll pass that over to DFM. They're the ones holding the aggro now. Patience is slowly dropping away on this Herald. It's not at a spot where it'll just stay there forever. They're gonna try to keep it here. But now EG are the ones who are tasked with finding an answer. Very nice engage coming out from Yarong. First blood over to the DFM mid laner, but he dies in response. Now Heavy's gonna be caught. Impact and Inspired looking for the damage. Impact goes in. He won't quite find him. Inspired with a flash away. And Impact takes Heavy out. 2-1 EG.
We may not be done here. EG still want to try and keep this one going. Low health bars, low damage.
Jojo gets jumped on, but a beautiful heal coming out from Vulcan. The Soraka bait is absolutely immaculate, and Cowrie needs a little bit more to find another kill. He won't quite find it. Yarong's back. He might be able to pick up the kill on Cowrie here. Yeah, it should be nothing stopping him. Just got to get past that blue buff. There it is. 3-2. The fight favors EG. He knows he doesn't have anybody nearby. Their junglers on the other side of the map. They want to dive bottom. EG gonna get dove now as Cowrie just gets deleted. Nice spot going into the mid game now that plates are gone and everything. But the game's definitely not over yet. Jojo jumps over the wall to find Steel here, locks him down with a Q2. Inspired wants to go in. They're looking to find this kill and they're looking to find it fast, but Yaharong's already arrived. Steel gets away. He's not dead yet. Evil Geniuses find a Sejuani ulti, and Inspired comes through with the damage. Team fight, but EG, they're starting up the Drake. Evie has a Narbar right where he wants it. Impact's gonna try to keep him away. Lands the chains. Drake's still at about 5K. Impact comes over the wall. They're ready to go. Evie is already down.
I will say though, with top and bot now gone, this little bastion of defense has seen a few cracks in it, although Rift Herald
is low. Secured by DFM, but here's the problem. They don't have anybody nearby to take the eye. Inspired's here in the front. The damage pours through. Steel is already down, and EG want to take more. Yaharong's not here. His Summoner Spellbook is exhaust. There's no way to join immediately. Jojo's clone. But EG are splintered. This is important. If they want to try to make a flank, you got to have the timing right. Otherwise, you just end up in 2 separate fights that you don't win either one of them. And here they go. Jojo goes over the wall. Jojo's in trouble. He's charmed. He's rooted. He's beaten down. He's beaten up, and they get the shutdown over onto Yarong instead. Mid laner traded away from mid laner as Cowrie tries to reposition. A flashback over the wall. A double kill for the AD carry. And the Evil Geniuses get the better of them.
It looks funky, but Jojo baits them. Dashes back over the wall and EG collapsed. That's exactly what they needed to do when they couldn't fight the front to back. Now you got Yaharong and Steel gone. Evie's still looking.
Evie has Mega Gnar. They're seeing if maybe they can make some kind of a miracle happen. There it is. He alley-oops 2 of them back into the wall. They've got Vulcan. but Unipon is down. Evil Geniuses trying to fight back. Inspired's locking him up, and Impact's the one who's gonna deal the damage. Evie wants to stand and fight with his pocket Yumi, but Harp jumps out, only to find himself CC'd. A teleport's gonna come in as Harp takes the damage, but he gets back onto the top laner. Yaharong is back, and Impact has to run away. DFM, come back with a vengeance, come back from the grave, and come back to smack EG.
Baron started though, and because Steel showed, they don't know.
I love the fact that they're going for it. Impact doesn't have teleport for a little bit longer. They know that both top laners teleported around the same time. They know that Impact doesn't have it because Evie doesn't have it. Evil Geniuses thinking about it. Now they gotta try to get away. Vulcan's already down. Bullet time of the wall won't do anything. Goodbye, good night, see you later. DFM gets 2. Nicely done from DFM. The call there to go for this. The call to move into the Baron. Impact's ready to try to disrupt them. Could this be the hero moment? Over the wall they go. It's secured by Steel. Inspired tries to get away. JoJo's in the run from Evie. Impact trying to stand a fight and get one back if he can, but he's 1v2. Evie's gonna find JoJo. You have to think. JoJo with a dash over the wall, but he can't be run down. Impact kills Steel. Yaharong might just die now as well. Evil Genius clear off 3 of the Barons.
Harp and Evie, the only ones left standing. We've seen them do it once. Can they do it again, Flowers?
All right, it's 2v2. No teleport coming in to save them this time as Impact and Inspired keep the chase alive. Sejuani providing the CC, Impact providing the damage. Vulcan shows up, a nice silence. They got him rooted up, but they need a little bit more damage. There's your stasis. The Yumi tries to get away. Evie's gonna die. Harp's still alive. They're not wearing purple no more. Evil Geniuses back to life. Now we've got our 5th Drake of the game about to spawn as the teams jockey for position here in the river. DFM gonna step up. Impact! 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 What the hell are you doing? Impact!
He is out of there! DFM will find Impact and EG. They're running for the hills.
Vulcan and Inspired try to get away, but Cowrie is locked down. Evil Geniuses collapse before DFM.
Live evil, what they gotta be worried about living. DFM are on the hunt. Inspired will at least buy some time, but he's gone as well.
He jumps back over the wall. Vulcan doesn't complete his back. JoJo's in mid trying to get anything that he might be able to get. Vulcan's just saying, all right, I'll try to leave. That fight sucked for Evil Geniuses. Impact getting caught on the flank. JoJo unable to get anything back on the tier 2 in mid. Inspired he's going on the Tour de France. All right, he's gone, he's gone. Shut down over to Hart. That one will drop, no contest. As they go for some recalls. A lot of spam pings around the Baron pit. As Evil Geniuses just started up. There were recalls coming out from DFM. EG, they call their bluff. They're saying, we're gonna go for it. Baron's at half. Steel is nearby. If Steel lives up to his name here, the entire game, I would have to assume, is going to go with it. The Baron's secured by EG and JoJo, but what about the rest? Can they get everybody away over the wall? Impact tries to dash it out. Vulcan's stuck in the pit. He's probably going to die. Yaharong trying to chase after EG. A TP's coming in. Bullet time over the wall. Evie gets shredded by it as he arrives, and now he could be in some trouble, but he slams 2 into the wall with the ulti. Evie gets away. JoJo dies. EG is crumbling. Impact tries to fight. Evie stays alive. EG is aced for nothing.
The resurrection will come through, but it will be short-lived for Impact. DFM have done it. They will move towards the top side. They will beat back EG, and they will once more show NA that the LGL is here to play.
Japan gets it done again. EG make a smart call for the Baron, but they turn around and try to fight instead of sacrificing Vulcan, and DFM outplays them. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like tiebreakers, cause we're getting tiebreakers. DFM takes out EG.
I like what Isurus have brought to the table. I think just from power pick perspective, right? Aatrox, Sylas, super strong. You've got great front-to-back team fighting that can come through, great engages. And it feels like for Istanbul Wildcats, it's kind of a case of trying to absorb part of that engage and then immediately turn it around. Would favor Starscreen, but might make it a little bit tough for Holy Phoenix and Farfetch.
And I love this ward
wait a
from Isurus. This ward that let him know that Ferret was coming in there. Seiya's gonna jump back in onto Saren now. Ferret is first here, but Grell is also ready to go. W over the wall. He'll jump in and find Saren. One more hit will take him out. It's first blood over to the home team.
This is the advantage we're talking about, though, right? Jelly's still level 5, you got level 6 hit for Farfetch, and that's why Istanbul Wildcats are calling all reinforcements to this Rift Herald. They want to make the fight happen. Jelly won't hit 6 just yet, and that could be the difference maker here for Istanbul Wildcats.
Alrighty, where's my team fight? 5v5, 8.5 minutes into the game. Isurus going into the Rift Herald pit here as the Maokai ulti stolen away, fired off by the Silas. It's going to hold him at bay long enough, you would think, but now the real Maokai ult comes back. Maokai ult versus Maokai ult. Maokai combat. There we go. They stole away the Rift Herald. Wildcats are happy with that, but now they might lose Ferret. Yumi ulti fires off. They're ready to go back in. It's Jelly dying first, and now they got to strike back. 1 for 1 so far as Grell tries to get away, and ADD is in the middle of the fight, in the middle of everybody. Saren flashes over the wall, but Grell is ready and waiting. Starscreen tries to escape, but ADD has wings spread wide. Gavoto's ready to chase. It's 3 dead on the side of Wildcats.
Kind of second-guessing themselves.
Yeah, they're bringing the party down with the Drake about to spawn and the wave crashing into the turret. They were looking for a potential punish on the Wildcats, but it is a 4v4. Potentially, if the Victor wants to rotate around as well, he's not going to show up just yet. Both top laners will have teleports available here in just a moment, but Grell has already found his way out of Ferret. There comes Jelly. There's your backup. There's an easy kill.
To the other side of the fight, because you can see, right, Istanbul Wildcats just putting a wedge right down the middle and pushing Isurus away.
Alrighty, Isurus are not ones to be scared off that easily. They're ready to go again. Grell jumps in, finds the knock-up on the multiple targets. Starscreen not ready to transform just yet, but Holy Phoenix is ready to fight back, and Jelly's gonna be killed off first. Grell's taken low. Holy Phoenix still trying to fight it out. Starscreen still somehow alive as Saren falls to Seiya, and Seiya tries to keep himself going. He won't burn away quite yet, but he finally dies near the very end. The fight goes to the Wildcat.
You are done. There are no second chances. I'm gonna have to see who can try and come out on top. Ultimates are up galore, and it's Istanbul Wildcats are on the fight already.
All right, Wildcats starting up the Drake. Jelly wants to go in. He tries to find Saren, but now he's found himself isolated. Jelly's alone in the middle of the enemy team. He's already down. This was a mess from Isurus, but ADD is going to try to get something back. The World Ender keeps him alive for a little bit more. He tries to get away from the Chaos Storm. Starscreen now alone as Seiya and Grell try to catch up to the enemy top laner. Grell still looks for it, gets the kill. That'll be 1 dead on the side of the Wildcats. They're still ready to fight back for Isurus. Holy Phoenix getting jumped on, but Seiya's getting chain CC'd. He can't fight his way out, and the Wildcats win another fight. They aren't done yet. Gavoto trying to get himself away, but Holy Phoenix is ready to go on the chase. Isurus are collapsing in these bigger team fights.
Trying to hover out of vision here. You can see he swapped over to the sweeper, just clearing all the vision out and gonna just sit in this mid lane. Because traditionally what you see is Holy Phoenix will push in mid, solo, and that's what Seiya wants to try and punish.
This is why it's so dangerous to put your control wards in the very edge of that brush, because you can see it did not detect the ward. But now Seiya with a stolen ulti. They're ready to go in as Starscreen tries to get away. The Wildcats again just pop Jelly, but now they're in trouble. Saren's immediately killed in response as Grell finds the ulti the second time. Holy Phoenix and the rest of the Wildcats trying to get away, and they'll kite it out for now.
TP will come through from Saren to get back here, so Istanbul Wildcats do it again. They just about... Oh, actually, hang on. Isurus are still trying to fight this.
There we go. Drake secured, but Isurus are ready to go. They find the engage, and they find it on the enemy. 80 carry. He gets away. Ferret and Starscreen now stuck in the pit. There's no way home for Maokai except a coffin.
And now there's no jungle for Istanbul Wildcats. Barrett is there. We're still going. The flowers.
Oh! Farfetch. He's gone too. Farfetch gone. Ferret gone. Holy Phoenix about to be gone. He'll barely escape. ADD staying alive, but it just baits in Saren. Now Seiya's gonna go after him. Grell getting it done. Everfrost locks up Starscreen. They're just about to get another one. Double kill back over to Seiya.
These are the longest fights. More of a kind of, hey, look, I'm gonna have some good setup. Maybe I can have some decent burst damage, but it's not really gonna carry fights.
It's an Aatrox cosplay build, right? Yeah. You're pretty much doing similar things to what he would like to do. As now, you're getting dove. It's a bad time. Holy Phoenix staying alive, just barely, somehow ready to go. Turn around. Holy Phoenix lives. Starscream with a slam back into the wall, but it won't matter. Isurus is just beating him to death with the gold lead. Ferret killed next. Double kill back over to Givolto. They're still looking for more. 3 versus 3. Even fight for Isurus by 6,500. The Drake is the target. The last 2 have gone the way of the Wildcats. Isurus really wants to control this one, but here comes the ulti. Ferret fires one out. Seiya fires one back. Now they're ready to go. It's Jelly and ADD into the back line, looking to scrap and make it happen. Meanwhile, Holy Phoenix fighting off the rest of the Wildcats, but ADD kills off Saren. Now the fight continues. ADD still fighting through him. Beautifully done. That's it. That's what they were looking for. Neela won't survive any longer either. Ferret tries to get away. It's an ace. 4-0. Isurus Gaming takes the game.
You can see the happy parents in the crowd. You can see the happy faces in Mexico. Isurus will find their win here against the Istanbul Wildcats and will not find themselves going 0-5.
Isurus Gaming, they had one last shot to take a win, and take it they did. 31 minutes in, they will defeat the Wildcats and find their first win of Worlds 2022.
The last time Mad was in play-ins, 2020, the old top laner of Mad played Camille, and Impact then played Mordekaiser and dunked on him.
Full tank builds if he's just there to siphon someone out. We'll see what comes out of it, though. But look at this game. I wouldn't even mind getting rid of Sejuani, but we got to fight, of course, in the top side there, Kingen. Gonna go ahead and find his first couple of stuns. The 3v1, the fear's gonna land the damage. Should it be? There it is! First blood comes through the jungle, but the TP coming across. Big damage towards Elyoya, staying alive for now. Death Realm has been popped, so Zeka cannot get anyone useful, or Pyosha can't tell which one. I think it was a Sejuani he had grabbed based on the damage profile, and it meant that
a best of one in the single round robin doesn't automatically make you greater than the other team. They still have to play a tiebreaker after. Niski looking like he's dodging another gank.
Oh, I think flashes down for like 20 seconds longer, gets stunned up, kites away, the fear lands! And Elyoya is here! Finds another, comes back to take the ulti form. Ult range, it is a longer range than Smite, but if you are in range, you can be like, I'm ulting you, and then you can try to Smite off spell shoot right before it lands.
But he doesn't have Smite, he's top lane.
You're right, I'm stupid. So we gotta fight in the top side, it's already forgiven going down.
You play so much jungle ward, you're like, this is the tech.
Theoretically could have gone for like the Q ult, but with Cleanse being up, it's not much of a play, so nothing going through, just taking the waves, just chilling. But we are on 2 full items now for Deft to play now into the left side of the map. The dive on in, Elyoya gets a kill, over the top, and a flash away for Deft, but Barrel dropped at the same time. Has felt so absurdly in control. The gold lead is only, in air quotes, 5,000. Okay, it's 5,000 and 3 Drakes, that is a ton of power. Ult's gonna keep him outside the Baron pit, so now Kingen is gonna guarantee be locked down. They're gonna get the whole squad around him. When he comes out, he could flash the wall. Will try to do so, but I think he has it too early. I think he was still in the Death Realm, and that picks up the kill.
200 to 100. It's the perfect CS double. Oh, it's gone now.
In jungle?
Yeah, that would have been the Elyoya Horizon, I think, where he's exactly 100 CS up and also being double the CS of the other jungler. But they're going for a fight.
Yeah, 6-0 objectives. Don't keep that one too far away as well. Pyosha, of course, to be flashing away to stay alive. Kaiser will survive the tower. Yumi wants to put the ulti on, but not enough in time. Almost kills him, but not enough coming across. He will survive it. Teamfight looking pretty good. Arma forced to flash to safety. The chase on in. Zeka gets one, and he's got a Yumi in the pocket. Could they get more? They jump on in. The bot line's in danger, but Deft is down. That means Zeka pretty much left alone with a pocket cat. Kingen, TP's back in, though, looking to make one happen. 3v4. Yumi heals. She's got plenty of mana still. How good do the recalls look? A quick slow into Elyoya. A little bit of poke. Soon the fear available for Niski takes some more.
This could be the game deciding fight right
prowling projectile. The squad is here. Unforgiven is low. Here comes the push on in, and Kingen has to ult to safety for a little bit of time. They shut down Misfortune with the prowling projectiles. A dive in for Zeki gets a second, and the health bar is going to be too much now. But the stolen land, however, Abscond Abduct takes one down. 5-8 and kills the gold lead. That little bit closer.
And then the end of this fight was just about biding time, and just the Silas ends up popping off.
so close to killing Ping here as well, right? Down to about 1,000 HP, finally gets the ulti off to push them around, but now the fight continues on, and Pioshik just so incredibly low. Belveth putting out so much damage, but Kingen got onto Unforgiven and solo kills the AD carry.
Oh my.
So a 6-kill Belveth, level 15 primary carry here.
This is one game where actually, like, the AD carry is super overrated for Mad, because Belvath Mordekaiser is plenty of damage, but they can't just lose like that.
Kaiser, yeah, Deft. I mean, he killed himself flashing on the AD carry in the previous fight, went too aggressive, and Niski was there. This one almost oversteps as well, but Kaiser still kind of locked down. Zeka will try to find that kill. Kingen is able to get out, and finally Leona drops, so that is a jungler down for the entire bot lane of Mad Lion. The man to watch for sure. On the same side, Elyoya, of course, doing incredibly as well. Unforgiven, now starting up for the Baron, and it's the pressure. It's on. The damage, of course, is going to be very high if they can get everything stacked up. But Armut is playing to zone. He just ults Pioshik. They're just going to burn it. They're just going to burn down Baron. Uncontested smite. Can they get damage in time? Because the fight is coming in. Zeka dives in. Can he kill Elyoya? He comes out in time to smite it and stay alive for now. But it's going to be dangerous. 1,000 gold shutdown comes through. And it's only 3 for nothing. Unforgiven has to run away. Mordekaiser cuts the wave, but there's no way Misfortune lives. You may have got the Baron, but Zeka took your whole damn team apart.
I think they might have just won the game.
30 seconds. There is so much time. You've got to find a way to buy it for yourself. Armut by himself can try. Pop the passive, pop a stopwatch, cut a wave. I think he needs to get this wave before it reaches his Nexus turrets. That's the best chance you have at living. It means he has to play up in about 2 seconds. He's going to take some Yumi poke, but he needs to buy them the time. Yoinks in what he can. He can't barely get almost anything done. I don't think he even got a passive on. There's no damage being dealt. He just dies instantly, and the turrets are going to fall. Respawns come in for just as important. Kaiser, do they care? I guess they'll go back to the turrets. They'll finally kill him, and the Nexus will drop. DRX get the comeback, win and secure first place.
I love it. Double melee with Lee Sin. Let's have some skirmishes happen. This is going to be a very scrappy game. There's a higher potential for front-to-back team fighting from Saigon Buffalo than there is from RNG. Heavily banned out, but it'll be whether or not kind of the player skill overcomes the bans. But if they have a third player...
flash, that was beautiful. Shogun is gonna die. First blood, literally perfect from Ming as the buy comes over as well, and Gala is 400 gold richer. Does reset rocket jump if you land the 4th shot on the auto, and there is no XP being gained. This bot lane is already absurdly over. Tristana is an early game snowball champion. Smites for help. It's not even close.
Wait.
Doubles handed over. Xiaohu's winning mid lane.
Like, you're so used to just winning a 2v1 and having the mid laner run away.
Yeah, sure.
I can understand why he'd go for it, but just very little fast.
Shadowing mid side right now, wants to find the engagement. Xiaohu will get a double knockup. He actually burns his own flash because he was afraid of what the engage could be. Was right to do so because the 3v2 goes in though, but everyone's here. Taunt might mean nothing. They're gonna get him back. Taki sadly grabs double buffs, but Wei goes back in. Thankfully for him, there's no cooldowns back up, but there's no way you win these fights anymore. Gala coming around. This one with Xerxes, not a bad set of damage. Will collect the wave. Here's the engage. Red buff means a bit of a slow rocket jump back to safety while still being in range for the rest. They're gonna brawl and flash out for Taki. Doesn't matter. Damage for Froggy doesn't matter either. His ulti means nothing. And RNG get one back.
Because your gank is so lethal, you're hoping to be able to get a kill before you drop Rift Trail, because then that'll likely give you 4 or 5 plates rather than just dropping it mid lane for 2 plates. Here's that mid lane gank though.
Looking to find the, they're gonna get sleep as well. So here comes Shenalty, buy some more time. Is gonna be good enough as a question, kicking him back. They get the kill, and it's a delivery. Ming gets a very good taunt, holds his flash as well. He's always gonna be safe. Post aggressively in every single trade. It's like, I'll just block the first Q, and then if you want to come back in for W, I'll just ult and fight you, and it's gonna be no problem. But able to, get a huge health differential on those fights. Information known, they know where BJ is. Huge damage available. Ult's coming across. They're going to try to burst him. Shields up, buys a bit of time, but the stun's not going to matter. They will knock down the Lee Sin, and an escape is coming through. But the rest of the team still coming across. Ult, pretty good damage there. Will they get the pop? Yes, Shogun gets the kill on the way, and they're still coming in for more with the Hex Gates. Taki gets a bit low, stays alive, and it's a double kill for Shogun. Over the wall, he's drowsy. This will be a guaranteed triple kill, and it's going really good now. Only 1,400 gold separates. The crucial part is 1,000 of that all went onto the AD carry.
So definitely help him kill Lilia. I think it's pretty pretty common, I'm seeing, actually, the armor pen item built before IE, but time to fight.
All right, ulti comes in, Gale's Force towards the tower, stun's going to land, flash the safety, the kick back, and just deletes one. Taki has to burn a stopwatch because he was in danger. Q lands on a Gala, without kick, you can't get much more.
Yeah, and I really love what Breathe did there, knowing that if they do try and kill him, they just get Baron. They have to check this. Look out!
Gets ulted, gets locked up, doesn't have a single way to live, and immediately there's no jungler. Immediately there's going to be no mid laner. Chunklow not quite dead. 5-man sleep. 5-man! Good enough. Riposte in. Huge time bot, but they're diving. They've already got Vi. How about the rest, though? Can they kill Fiora? Yes, they can. The front line holds up. A stopwatch buys time. Xiaohu flashed the safety barely, and all they're going to get is Froggy's passive. Even that. A beautiful bait by RNG, but turned around stronger by Saigon Buffalo.
Even if RNG loses, they would still be top seed in the tiebreaker. So they have held on for long enough to at least improve their standings, but they're likely looking to just win this game and get second seed.
Flash in onto BJ, and again, he is deleted in the exact same spot he died last time. Mid's gonna fall. Vino ulti means nothing too threatening anymore, but Leona ulti now stolen away by Silas. Top already pushed in here by the Vi.
Oh, this is big. They might get all 3 inhibitors here, or just the game.
Already diving in for this one with the team split up a little bit. They get a stopwatch out of Xiaohu, but that is it. Froggy, of course, no passive. Gonna be quite low, has to get to the fountain, and he gets just destroyed. Felix is gone, Taki is gone. This fight is over. This game is over. RNG will claim the second seed. They will shut Saigon Buffalo down. And it means we know how Group B ends. RNG is the final boss of Group B. They are the second seed. Mad Lions will face Saigon Buffalo tomorrow for the tournament live.
Can all proc a plasma stack for Kai'Sa to fly in for an assassination. So Vulcan is going to have his hands full trying to keep Cowrie's Aphelios alive, and I think that's going to be the general theme of this game. DFM trying to kill Aphelios. Of major regions having slip-ups or struggles in play-in. 2020, Mad Lions, a European major region, went 1-3 in groups, and then got eliminated. But here's Seth.
But he's already.
But here's Inspired.
They know
it's
about the plan. I can't believe it. Was this research or what? Because he's got Pillar and Harp doesn't have Flash. They gotta have this kill, and it's first blood already for EG.
And to me, the conversation should be about the winners.
I agree. I think well put, and I'm glad we got the rant out there, Chad. Thank you very much. I'm sad Twitch clips are. Oh, good. Bye. Speaking of winners, Jojo Pyun solo kills mid lane in a counter matchup.
And also, Jojo Sakali's really good.
Yeah.
So they probably should have banned it. And EG is trying to pop off right now.
All right, triple stun comes
Big
in.
stun.
Dagger going to be grabbed. TV coming down as well. Trying to burn down the 80 carry. Heala's on cooldown for 5 more seconds. Autos come into the Fist Egg of Plasma. Can't go through. But can they get the rest? The cleanse comes out from the fear. Cowrie, 1 hit from dead. Ulti's going to land. And he's going to reset it, but he can't go into the tower here. It's a 1-for-1. Both 80 carries dead. Inspired slinks into the bottom side. Does Harp go for the play? His actual flash is up. They know Cowrie has no summoners. They know he can't get away. Oh, impact! Another solo kill. It's solo lane diff right now for EG, and he has to ult away, but the fear almost landing from Steel, forcing the flash out of Jojo Pyun. Watch that one again. So half HP mini, not a rage bar really available, so we know it's mini only. And is it just like landing a good Q1?
Yeah, I mean,
For the Q1.
Yeah.
And then the ult move speed gets Q2.
I mean, really clean.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jojo was like nearly in lethal range.
Thinking about killing him.
Weirdly, yeah, I mean, Yarog would kill him, but playing the top side now, Cowrie, out of almost all his summoners, he has a flash, he burns it, a bit of a flay, and here comes the fear of the tower, gonna land, and Steel's gonna kill him, but a flash pillar into the flay puts him back, a 1-for-1, but that is no goal to Aphelios. We have negative wards over here, right? Like, we have just put a support here, like maybe we have mid-pro, I don't know, but like, I actually can't believe they chose that play without any vision.
I think you got to go slow.
Yeah, it backfires, but now we got to fight in the opposing jungle now as well. Steel, can you pillar that? Not quite. There he hits it. And now Steel has no good way out. Ulti going to be gone for a while. Aphelios gets the attacks, and Aphelios gets the kill. To your point about them funneling gold, I think I agree. Like, it's been more the impact show than it was in the regular season and during playoffs for most of it as well. But he's at least gotten his farm up and finding, comfort on Aphelios, but Yaharong
that's huge.
Gets the assassination. Steel wants a bit more. Vulcan does not get ulted upon. No ghost to get the rest of the way into range. Grips himself, the Drake. I know Baron gives local XP as well as global. I don't know if Drakes have a lot of local XP. They might have been trying to funnel Jojuk on that one as the second Herald is up. The fight might be coming in soon. It's going to be inspired.
No lantern,
up. Impact wants to be in. What's the front line looking like here? First W misses for Unipon. There's the dunk in the
Huge
front
by
line.
Harp.
Gets a lot done. The punch comes across, a flash away, and it's Unipon chasing him, and a lantern gets him out. Vulcan somehow claims the kill credit, but this team fight's looking beautiful for Evil Geniuses 2-0. Big ult for Evie. Hook's not going to land, and Cowrie's in a weird spot, but from the back, Impact knocks him down.
Send in a lot of backup. That's an overall good play for DFM because they get mid pressure. Cowrie and Vulcan were thinking about moving up, but that's a pick.
Big hook, and it's a flashless set with no more escape tools. When does Pillar come up is the question, because that would lock him down. The auto's going to be good enough as well. There it is.
Oh, they got Aatrox.
He can walk around. Wow, a pick off onto Impact. Definitely impressive. His flash is up, too, so whatever it was, well done. Joji Gun gets rid of the wave in the top side and keeps on going.
I'm a fan of the Collector Aphelios build in general, because you can build your own lethality, so you get really good damage on squishies. But the side lane picks seem to be the name of the game.
Somehow sidesteps the ulti. That's such a big deal here, but he's still inside his shroud. Once again, ult into E to get back, and there's nothing left. Oh, he wants to go in for steal.
Jojo!
Just straight kills him 1v2. Pulled back in and taken down.
Yeah, looking at the minimap though, Steel's Hecarim running out the top side of the map doesn't look like they'll contest that. Watching this one more time, yeah, I mean, Impact just wants to clear one more wave before recalling. DFM doesn't recall. I think Impact thought they were going to be on a reset, and it's an easy kill. Picked up for Yaha.
Supposed to be where he's stopping dashes.
Yeah.
But I agree with your point that the top end is really high.
It is, and you know what I just thought about the Aphelios build? I no longer like it.
Okay.
But we'll get to that in a second because they're going for steal.
Yep, damage to the steal, gonna be slowed up, wants to hit the ulti, has to burn it in the same. Jojo wants to dive, ults backward to the lantern. And guess what, Impact is gonna do a bit more. Ulti's gonna land on a Yaharong. The shot comes in, it crits for 500 and the shutdown. Revenge in the mid laner, and Harp gets one back. They do kill Jojo, but 2 for 1 means a tower dive might just be possible. Tower first, Unipon comes in to try to save the play, but he doesn't have the damage. 2 items is not enough to kill these frontliners. Evie running for his life, but Inspired would still like it. The ulti is on, but he doesn't like the play just yet. Double kill comes through for Cowrie. Still has the summoners. Pillar is in, kites away, and it's a triple kill for the Aphelios right at Baron's doorstep.
Honestly, it felt like everything went right for EG in that one.
And now look a bit more. Jojo Kun. Oh, that was really nice. Pulls him back. That was straight up just reflex from Harp. Landing the face breaker, pulling him out of E. That was gorgeous. Okay, money earned. Looks like there's no bounties in the map as far as I can tell, so it's not the extra value, but oh, now it's too much.
Okay, this one's dead.
100% he is dying here. Gets himself a wave, and then we can wave goodbye, Cowrie. Godlike now, 7 kills in a row. A Sterix Gauge, I think an underrated item on Impact's inventory. We'll see. Fullberg, I think, probably is what he's going to go for. Billy Turret does fall. Objective bounties are on. The slow one getting pretty solid, but not enough follow-up yet.
Yeah, a lot of objective bounties picked up recently by DFM. They're going to try and get Harp's flash, I would think.
This boy, they go in for the play. They dunk him away. A stopwatch to buy some time. But can Jojo live is a question. He's got the shroud. Evie in the front line just dies. Cowrie gets the kill credit, and he knocks down another.
He's real strong.
Get rid of the 80 carry. Ult's back in. A double kill. The montage play ends with him dead. But the rest of DFM fall. Evil Geniuses will find their 4th win here at the play-in group stage. Scaling throughout the tournament. 11 kills now for Cowrie. The Academy call-up, who got to play exactly 1 match with EG before heading to Worlds, and is getting better and better with this team. A 28-minute victory. And soon to follow, a fight with Loud for the 2nd seed.
16,000 gold earned, and EG getting as much stage experience as possible.
Yep.
Basically, the Mordekaiser can take out one front line, the Trundle can take out the other front line, and it can let them mow through the fights with the Azir damage. So this is a champion Impact is very practiced with. I think high chance because Robo might have been able to get in range for the stun that was fully stacked up on him as well.
I don't know if Impact can do much about this one, though. Keep in mind, there's an Ignite for the Sejuani. The Pillar buys a lot of time. If they turn around, though, it could look very good. Keep in mind, double
Vulcan's
autos.
in range,
but
too.
Try. Robo doesn't have flash. Robo doesn't have mana, and he goes down. First blood, EG get it through top jungle. Go ahead.
And the build.
Yep.
We did all this Mordekaiser talk in the last game we had Mordekaiser.
Yep, he's like, okay, I'm a bigger carry. I'm against a tank personally. I'm going to build such that I can kill this tank. I'm ahead. I'm a damage threat.
It could be a bait. Impact could die here.
He's got the shield, though. He needs to get unstunned in time. Pops it, and he's going to be tanky enough to Q slam. Oh! With double kill! Yes, indeed!
You can't stop the Rifter with Mordekaiser's current power level.
No, it's actually impossible.
You can try.
Vulcan's already here. Sweeper spots him. Vulcan doesn't... actually, might have seen him pop Sweeper. So, yep, there's a smite. Inspired gets it. Wants to go for the invade here on a Croc. Has an ulti, has a flash. It doesn't matter. That is a delivery. Well done, Jojo Pyun. Following up the Canadians. Come in, get the ult combo in, and that is another dead jungler.
Yeah, I mean, they have ult from Trundle, so Nautilus is dead.
Seosh quite low. Burning not quite dead. The Trundle's going to be pretty close. Calorie gets his kill on the bottom side. A solo kill down there. Vulcan flashes still drops. Tinones finally on the board here for Loud. And Apex says, yep, I know. So burns W for the self-heal. Goes on the moderate cooldown. But gets the heal value in for the shield.
I think a really nice placement of this Rift Herald as well. They know Impact is going to be fine, so let's get gold on others, they say. They can't really kill that turret. It's got massive resistances right now.
Yep. Next Croc will get the eye here, and the wave is nearly gone. It is low, though, and if they can cut this wave, they can just wait 30 seconds, get it next time. Carry puts in what damage he can. Everyone's actually pretty good here. Stopwatch is forced out of Vulcan. Pretty crucial. Wants to dive in, lands a stun, and here comes the ref, but is it enough? Vulcan drops 1 for 0, and here comes Viego for more. He dives the backline. He traded 1 for 1. Still a fight. You can see they did heavily outfarmed on plate. Now going for second Herald.
Level 11 on Mordekaiser, so anyone gets in range of this Mordekaiser, they likely die.
The only ulti rank on Mord is cooldown on it, so it's not a big stat increase, but is there even a play? Does he walk up for Robo? You can see he's kind of frontlining. Pops an early shield, gets smited, and he just grabs Seosh. That is a guaranteed kill, Nautilus. Not much else you can do.
Well, he's got a good job hiding.
But the rest of the squad can come around, so here comes the play. And there's not much else for him to get out of this one. A scoop comes through for the Azir. Tino's over the wall, flats to safety. There's the kill, as Robo's already gone. Inspired sticking onto him, and the reinforcements just will not arrive. He dances around pillars and hands the kill off. A double through for Cowrie.
Just be patient.
Just chill. Yeah.
This is a moment where it is absolutely okay to not constantly accelerate the game, knowing how strong their scaling is. Also, Impact is far away, but does have teleport.
Yep.
So if a fight happens, he'd likely TP in.
He shows damage. Demonic second. Rylai's lets you ping your target better, but Demonic is how you burn them down faster if you know they're stuck anyway. Just gets the charge. Not really any follow-up damage to the turret. The rest of Loud came down in time. Stun gonna be attempted.
Yeah, they know they have a temporary 5v4.
And when will the TV come down? Finally now comes through. A fling back. It's so much damage, and Inspired will drop. But the team fight could be good. He ults Croc, and the killer buys a second. But you're still always killing this man. He ults. He's still stuck. The stopwatch burned. He
might
does
get out.
have flash, and it means he lives. Health bar low, but there's no fight left, or is there? Impact shut up. He needs a shield. Doesn't have it. But the dive in is good enough for Azir. A double kill, and it's a re-engage. Just barely by the skin of their teeth. Evil geniuses just turned the fight. You can see, yeah, huge damage out of the mages on the EG side. Impact had all the gold, but honestly, Jojo was just able to free hit that fight.
Well, he could kill someone here if he wants.
Big stun, and you're just locked down. Tinones, nice sniper shot. Doesn't get flashed. I think it would have been up at that point in time. It's up now, certainly.
Beforehand to allow Impact to ult him. Make it so they can't steal the smite, and they'll have a 5v4. So EG will ideally peel for this fight beforehand, but they can also just take the Baron.
Yeah, Squire's Bloom reveals, but there's a blast plant. He can always ult in. Mordekaiser's nowhere near, so they really can't burn this one too much already. They've killed one, and looking for a little bit more, now pushing over the wall.
Croc can steal it.
Mortality is up, though, so they can get vision on him. Impact holds left-hand side.
They don't see him.
They still don't, indeed. 1600, he's got to see him. Blast the ulti. And now Croc can't do anything. Of course, he's going to go back to full anyway. The rest of the fight is going to be a freebie. Impact knows he can shield in a second, and that ulti means nothing. You save the shield for a third. He gets the kill. Actually, a raw solo kill in the Death Realm. And this one is going to be Baron.
Yeah, nice objective bounce.
Oh, that's an ult. That's Robo.
That's Robo.
He'll stun. He buys a lot of time with that one, but guess what? You see the little blips. Jojo Pyun is here. The burn might kill him. Indeed it does. Demonic Embrace makes Impact godlike 7-0. No death from available, so free target access for Loud if they can get it. Wall comes up, maybe going for broke. Mort sequestered away. Ult comes in onto Inspired, puts his own pillar down, and it's gonna be a stun. Notice a slow, will there be a follow through? Yes, Inspire gets the kill. The shuffle on in, but the stun turns it around. Jojo couldn't stopwatch, but the health bars are high enough. A stun to Vulcan, he will survive the towers with 100 health left, but the re-engage might still be good. Robo wants the front line, Croc hitting for what he can, but Mort comes back in. Q flash gets a kill. He stopwatches. Shield is when? Shield is now, and he is not going to die. Thank you for the Triumph Belt. Thank you for a couple of
They're
more.
so low, though.
Hino's
Tino's going to chase him down. He's got
inside
flash,
the
too.
base. But the minion's going to block a lot of this. Fling, it's going to hit. It's a stun. It's a great kill.
You can see them coming out of the base right now, but it's a long wait. They could stay and wait for it, though, if they don't get poked too hard.
Stopwatch on 2. The crucial solo laners of Evil Geniuses have a Zonia's on the one side, a stopwatch on the other. Should be safe against most scary engages. As wave comes on in, a little bit of poke back and forth. Seismic Chef nearly lands on Inspire, but not quite. Still staying alive. Proc on the side. They find that first stun. Jojo gets a stopwatch. Backline dive comes through, and it's going to kill out Bronze. A stopwatch now burned as well to stay alive for longer. Croc back inside the fountain to flash in. Cowrie gets another. A legendary streak now for the top laner. Impact level 16 on the Mordekaiser, and Cowrie just crushes down the minion wave. Robo will be pulled right back in. Runs to safety, but sniped down by the AD carry. Cowrie, legendary himself, 10-1 and 4. A scoop gives him a double kill. The turrets will fall. Everything will drop. EG put the third L in the tag as the CV LOL will fall to the third seed. Evil Geniuses take second.